Hello everyone. Thank you for sharing my memories with me of Study Abroad Winter 2017 IVHQ Delhi, India Slum Teaching Project at Morningstar Slum School. While preparing for my trip, I was so excited. I was on my way to living a lifelong dream of traveling to India. I learned some pretty important lessons while studying abroad. Some of the most valuable take-home messages I learned while studying abroad are that nothing is predictable, so it's important to be flexible. Like Forrest Gump said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Being open and willing to learn and experience new things is crucial while studying abroad. If you do, it will definitely pay off. Being flexible opens you up to moving around independently, meeting new people, trying new things, and traveling to a new city on a whim. The most important thing I learned is that the world is so much bigger than you think. Although people are very similar in a lot of ways, our differences are what makes the world and traveling so amazing. What reason would there be to travel if everything and everyone and everywhere in the world was just alike? Feel free to immerse yourself in another culture and meeting new people. Be willing to take chances. And most importantly, have fun. The most impactful part of my trip was working with the children at the slum school called Morningstar. There was a wonderful couple that ran the school that paid for all the supplies and the building of the school out of their own pockets. The school consisted of chain link fence, bamboo, cardboard, tarp, and a dirt floor. The children there had to endure the cold weather, mosquitoes, pollution, hunger, and sickness to make it to school every day. I admired their strength and determination. Their families valued their education and were willing to sacrifice what little money they had to buy school supplies for their children. Working with the children in the school was a little challenging because of my not speaking Hindi. Although we seemed to manage. Smiles translate to happiness very easily. We used hand gestures and a little bit of ASL alphabet to help me learn their names and to help them learn mine. The children also taught me some Hindi words as well. I enjoyed working with the children. I would love to return to India and volunteer to work with the slum children again. While in India, I learned that it is a very beautiful country. I also learned that it is only second to China in population size. India is one of the oldest civilizations in the world, a civilization that has survived invasions and colonization, but has continued to flourish despite setbacks. Although India is the home to many diverse cultures and languages, the Hindu culture is the predominant one. One notable fact that most people know about Hindu culture is that they used to have a caste system. It was abolished in 1950. However, in some places it still holds sway, such as in the small towns and the rural areas. In the big cities, it is possible for most people to not know what caste you are from until they learn your last name, which is what gives people away. Although things are changing, they are changing slowly. The nation's poorest people continue to be the Dalits or untouchables as they are known, and they continue to be subjected to discriminatory treatment. However, there are many people within a nation that are working to change this system and establish equality for all. Also notable is the progress that women have been making towards gender equality in the country. The people of India, and especially the Hindu people, seem to have a great respect for life. The environment and everyone living in it seems sacred to them. Also, visitors in the country are not subject to the caste rules, and to the casual observer like myself, I would not have known that it still exists, except for the fact that our volunteer group received a small lesson on the caste system. It made me wonder about the slum children, though, that we were teaching. Are they part of the Dalits? Having a global perspective is important because it teaches us to think about situations as they relate to the rest of the world and not just the small corner of the globe that we're living in. The world is more globalized than ever, and what happens in the U.S. affects people all over the world. We share the planet with billions of other people. There are approximately 3 billion people trying to survive on less than $2.50 a day. There are at least 80% of the people around the globe that are living on less than $10 a day. Women and children face the biggest health, educational, nutritional, and health inequalities. They face the greatest risk of being discriminated against and exploited. We all share the responsibility to change this and ensure that there is social and financial equity, including health equity, for everyone around the globe. During my trip, I realized that people are people all over the world. What I mean by this is that everyone wants the same things: to have food to eat, a warm place to live, to feel accepted and loved. Children are children all over the world. They are playful, curious, and bright, just as the children are in the U.S. Families in India are very loving, and the children are the center of the family. Just as we have great reverence for our elders, so do they. As I stated previously, traveling to India helped me fulfill one of my lifelong dreams. I went to Haryana State and visited great cities like Delhi and New Delhi and Faridabad. I saw places like Humayun's Tomb and the Lotus Temple. I also traveled to the state of Uttar Pradesh to Agra to visit the Taj Mahal. I have always wanted to see this great sight. The night before the trip, I could barely sleep. I had so much excitement and anticipation building up inside of me. I thought I would burst with excitement. The Taj Mahal lived up to every one of my expectations. It was so beautiful. The craftsmanship that it took to make it and the effort it takes to maintain this magnificent structure is extraordinary. There's nothing else in the world like it. Studying abroad was amazing. I met so many new people from all over the world. I was able to try new and delicious food. The only thing I'm left wondering is where I should go next.